Hello, dear brothers, sisters, everyone who's listening. Welcome to a new Bible study. And I'm thankful that you're studying the Bible with us together as brothers and sisters. Please feel free to leave a comment about where you study, how you study the Bible, and what you think of these Bible studies. But let's start with the verses of today. 2 John 1, verse 4 to 6. It has given me great joy to find some of your children walking in the truth, just as the Father commanded us. And now, dear lady, I'm not writing you a new command, but one we have had from the beginning. I ask that we love one another, and this is love, that we walk in obedience to His commands. As you heard from the beginning, His command is that you walk in love. Let's see what some interesting points are for these verses. With verse 4, John begins the main body of his letter by expressing his tremendous joy concerning the growth of the believers in the church to which he writes. While verse 4 focuses on obedience to truth, verse 5 and 6 emphasize love. John makes a request to the dear lady, a reference to the entire local church. That is not a new command, but something which has been part of their faith from the start, and it is love. And second, while John's joy springs from children walking in obedience to the truth of the gospel, he is sure to link this obedience to its source, God's command. In this letter, there are frequently references to the Father-Son relationship within the Trinity. The introduction mentioned the Father and the Father's Son in verse 3, and verse 9 will mention the teaching of both the Father and Son. A believer who trusts in Christ must also believe and obey the teachings of the Father. And thirdly, the beginning John speaks about probably refers to Jesus' teaching in John 13, verse 34 and 35, where he commanded us to love each other, so that we would be identified by our love. Jesus would repeat this commandment in John 15:12 and John 15:17, and Paul echoes it in Romans 12:10 and in 1 Thessalonians 4:9. Peter will mention it in 1 Peter 1:22, and John mentions it repeatedly in his first letter. Loving one another is obedience to the commandment of Jesus. It is so important since it is meant to be the primary way the world recognizes us as the Christians. John 13:35. Okay, brothers, is our church worthy of the title Dear Lady because of its members, our obedience to the truth and love for others? If John took great joy to find some children walking in the truth, how much more would God delight in each individual who chose to do so? May we continue to spur one another forward in walking in obedience to the truth, and may we encourage others to choose to love one another in such a way that the world cannot help but notice and marvel at our conduct, which points to the mighty, loving, and true God that we serve. May God bless you all in serving Him and showing the love from Him to all the people around us. I hope to see you in the next Bible study. God bless you.